All right. And welcome back, everybody, to the Minor League Esports playoff action here. We just saw a wonderful Academy League series, and now, Gigabyte, we're moving on to the Champions League, where we're going to see the Demolition facing off against the Pandas. And the Pandas really favored to win this game, but I think it could go either way.
I do think so, too. The Demolition, they've had a really great season so far. They're only at 500 on their win percentage, but I think they could really take it to the Pandas here. The Demolition tonight running with Uppercase and Tyler, and the Pandas running with Unforgiven and Bijo. Like you said, the Pandas a little bit favored, but the Demolition absolutely are going to put up a fight.
Yeah, that they are. This is going to be really something that the Demolition can steal away a win here in this series and move on. That's going to give them such a huge confidence boost moving forward. But as it stands, it's really going to be difficult as well, especially if you consider that one of their star players, Sadomi, not actually going to be in this game. I think he had a scheduling conflict. And so we're going to be seeing the matchup of Tyler and Uppercase 1. And this is going to be something that's really interesting because I really was coming into this game expecting Sadomi to be there.
Yeah, I really was too. But instead, it's just they're not going to be running him tonight, so hopefully we can make it to the next round and see him in. But our teams are all ready to go, and we're going to have them joining here. Final prediction. What do you think?
I'm gonna say the Demolition start out strong, but I think it's gonna be a 3-1 to the Pandas. But I would love for Demolition to prove me wrong and either win the series or at least push it to a game 5.
I was actually going to say the Pandas in 3, but all 3 are going to be close games.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. The players are on the field now. We're just moments away from game number 1 here with kickoff just now getting underway. It's going to be won by Uppercase 1. Tyler up in the air. He gets an immediate shot, but it's off the backboard. And if he could have locked that in, Gigabyte, that would have been an excellent way for them to start off this series.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But now the Demolition, they're going to have it on their back wall. Pandas now come up and try and do something with it. Bijo Barnhart and try and do something with it on the back wall as well. But Uppercase 1 sends it back away. No Unforgiven cuts it back off. And we go round and round again. Trying to get it to center. Tyler's there. Sends it off. Off the corner. Looking for his center. Is Unforgiven. Looking for a shot, actually. And that's a...
And it's just a wonderfully placed shot. Unforgiven gets it past 1. So much speed to get the follow-up. Uppercase, an unfortunate backflip. He might have been able to get around it, but either way, he slots it home. And Panda's taken the first goal of this series and the first lead.
In fact, Unforgiven now. Going to try and do something with it. No, Barnhart comes up. That's going to center, though. The Pandas can do something with this if they can get to it. Barnhart tries to get it past Uppercase 1, but Uppercase 1 reads it and gets the clear. Barnhart looking to twist around, looking to get a shot. Unforgiven now looking to go back to center, but there it is. The Demos, they do come up and manage to get it to safety for now.
That ball going to come back into the midfield. Uppercase 1 there with control, but Unforgiven going to be able to follow it into the corner. It's going to come back out. Ooh, that's a great cut by Joe. It's a great fake as well. Uppercase able to just get a touch, but he doesn't get the follow-up. Joe has an opportunity. He fakes out Tyler, but Unforgiven not comfortable with the position that ball was in. He decided to fall back.
Probably a good idea, too, is not really a great time to push that one. Uppercase 1 now, going to try and send this back over. The Demolition doing a really good job of controlling it, but now the Pandas do have it taken care of. Tyler drops it, keeps it away. Barnhart chips it back in. Uppercase 1. Tried to get that out, but Unforgiven does cut it off. Now the Demolition have it back on the side of the Pandas. Chopped into corner. Gonna bounce out, and Barnhart sends it back away. And here we go again. Demo's trying to get it out.
That's gonna come back down for Unforgiven. Tyler with a touch, but it's high. Coming straight down. Joe doing a great job of staying on top of it. It comes off the post. Uppercase able to follow it through, and that's going to get the Demolition back level.
Yeah, we have a 1-1 game here. Barnhart, that's not exactly a great touch from him. Almost a shot and score from Tyler, but Uppercase 1 instead going to come in and clean it up. Back to 1-1 here with 2:51 remaining.
Well, kickoff going to go the way of Uppercase 1, but it falls straight to Unforgiven. He's going to follow it up midair. That's going to be on target. Tyler forced to make a crossing save. Going to be Tyler now, though, with possession. He's going to try and get it in the midfield, but Joe able to find the touch. It's Unforgiven now. Back to Joe. He's going to beat uppercase 1. Hit the ceiling and down. Tyler back on top, but it's very back and forth right now.
It is, in fact. Now uppercase 1 going to try and take it out of his goal. Uppercase 1 trying to pound it out to Tyler. Unforgiven gets the block, though. And that's an open net if they can take advantage of it. But uppercase 1 does come up and get rid of it in time. He's going to try and clear it across goal. Barnhart's there to take care of it. He's trying to send it in. It does cross goal, but it is just too quick for Unforgiven to get there. Back to center. Uppercase is going to have it. He's going to try and do something with it up the wall. Bounces, takes it off. Barnhart comes up and gets a hold of it, but Unforgiven gets the clear.
It's going to be knocked down by Unforgiven as well. Uppercase to receive. Tyler's all the way downfield. Tyler's going to try and drop that, but it's a quick reaction there from Joe, who now has possession, looks to move it down. Uppercase with a good block. About 95 seconds left in this game, Gigabyte, and we're tied at 1 right now.
Oh, yes, and this is a great game so far. I said the Demolition were going to make it close no matter what, and they are definitely doing that. So far, they've looked to match the Pandas on just about every single front. And with the possible exception of the control front, the Pandas, towards the second part of this game, have definitely seemed like they've been controlling it more, as we can see here. Unforgiven trying to get something going with it. Ends up getting challenged by Tyler, but Barnhart does have the cleanup. He's going to try and dribble it. Loses control of it, though. Now it's going to get taken away by uppercase 1, but Unforgiven is there.
Now Unforgiven, actually beat by uppercase 1 of that. It's going to be dropped in mid. Tyler's going to jump up for it. He comes through with the strike. It's going to come off the bar. Uppercase is there, but it's saved by Unforgiven. Was that a squishy save?
That was, I think, a squishy save. I'm not sure. Someone go back in the replay and check, but that was a great save nonetheless. Unforgiven almost own-goaled that, but instead holds off on it and sends it back. Barnhart back out to center. We're in golden goal territory, folks.
26 seconds remaining. Unforgiven on top of the ball, but it's going to be Tyler that gets the touchdown field. Joe picking it up, putting it over to Unforgiven. He's going to grab the boost and go up on the side wall. He's going to get a strike into the middle of field. Cleared out by uppercase 1. Joe now with some pressure mounting the final 8 seconds. It's Unforgiven. He's going to beat Tyler to the ball. Uppercase sitting close post. It's going to be uppercase 1. He's going to try and take it. Ball hits the ground. We go into overtime, but one final mistake, and it's not going to happen. Overtime, game number 1.
It almost did happen, but here we go. Overtime already. 3 close games is what I said. Let's see if either one of these can do it. Almost had something going for Barnhart there, but instead he overhits it a little bit, and that ceiling shot's not going to happen.
It's going to be
far.
It's uppercase now, pushing it off the right wall. He gets a demo. Tyler able to pick up the ball, but he puts it right to Unforgiven. 30 seconds gone. Both of these teams still trying to find it. It's going to be Unforgiven putting it in the midfield. Not quite the response he wanted, though. His teammate a little bit too far out. But uppercase 1 actually going to give away possession there. He falls back down to Tyler, but they've got to be careful. Joe going to send a strike on the target, but it's saved by uppercase, and it's Unforgiving who has to get back around to get that clear.
These rotations really unstable now. The Pandas, they have the upper hand now, but any second demos could come back and just send it back the other way. Unforgiven cuts it off in midfield. Gonna try and make a shot happen, but the save by up 1.
Absolutely huge for them. It keeps this overtime running. Uppercase 1, though, is going to make a strike. It's blocked by Joe. Tyler in the midfield, putting it back to the Pandas half. Unforgiven now, trying to follow it in the air. He's going to put it center. Uppercase with the clear. Joe was there, but Uppercase able to know exactly where he was and reads it well. It's a pass now into the midfield. That demo going to open up space. Ooh, Tyler, no, not able to find the touch.
This is an open goal opportunity, though. The demos are going to have to scurry back. Tyler does get there in time. Almost 2 minutes into this overtime now. Budging and a bunch of great goal line saves.
Well, Unforgiven with possession. He's going to take another shot, saved by uppercase. Going to be uppercase now, who looks to mount some pressure from the right side. He's going to get it back around. That's going to be mid. Tyler was there, but a great block from Joe. Keeps it away. Opportunity now for the Pandas on the counter. Unforgiven there. Joe not going to turn on it. It's going to be Tyler that picks it up. A huge missed opportunity for the Pandas as they finally are able to get that cleared out of danger. But so many opportunities on both sides.
An opportunity for the Demos, and no, it's not going to. Given is clear it away. He's trying to do so much with these walls too. The walls into the ceiling shots, into the air dribbles, and that's an important demo for the Pandas as well. Otherwise, I'm not sure Barnhart would have been able to get back in time.
Well, it's uppercase now with a shot. Save from Unforgiven. They're doubling up a little bit, but Barnhart able to maintain control. It's going to be Unforgiven. Oh, he had Barnhart with so much open space downfield, but he reversed his field. Going to beat Barnhart, though. He's going to get on top of it. It's off the bar.
That crossbar is MVP for the Demos right now, as they were probably gasping for breath after that one. Uppercase one, though. He gets bumped out by Unforgiven. Great bump from him. Might create an opportunity. The Demos, though. Tyler gets it away for Unforgiven. Back into center. Can Barnhart come up and get it? No, he can't. Unforgiven runs out of boost. They're going to have to go back. But the block by Unforgiven again. That's going to go towards targets with this. What a god on the goal line.
So close on both sides. 3.5 minutes of overtime, and neither team able to find it. It's an open net. Unforgiven there, and he will make the goal. And Pandas have liftoff in the MLE playoff.
What a great first game. Barnhart comes up just quick enough to get it away from the Demos defender, and that frees it up for Unforgiven to make the liberation strike. The Pandas, in a very close game one, are going to take it. Now, can they fulfill the prophecy that I said earlier and give us 2 more games where they win, but they're that close?
Man, I'll tell you, it looked definitely in some moments of that overtime like the Demolition had the chance. They unfortunately weren't quite able to capitalize on the opportunities that came their way. But I mean, really a part of that comes from how much pressure the Pandas were pushing into the Demolition half. I mean, you've got 7 saves alone for uppercase one. That is absolutely mental.
That is insane. That's actually kind of what I just guffawed at. That's a double savior +1 for uppercase one alone. And that's just indicative of how much pressure the Pandas are putting on. And I'm surprised that the Demos are able to last that long against such a suffocating offensive stand. And wow. Either way, no matter how you look at it, that was a great game one.
Oh, absolutely. For us, at least, but you've got to know, for the Demolition to come in as an underdog into this game and to play that long of an overtime, that's got to be absolutely brutal for their psyche. You put almost 2 games of effort to come away empty-handed in game one, and that's going to be something they really need to focus on putting behind them as they move into game 2. They have got to keep giving everything they've got into this game. Otherwise, the Pandas might begin to run away with it.
Yeah, and they've got to avoid that because the Pandas, they won that in a close one, but the Pandas, they're also taking a toll from that one too. It doesn't matter whether you won or lost. Once you get to like the past 2.5 minute overtimes, that's when it really starts to take a toll on you. And no matter what, your performance in the next game is going to suffer. So it's going to come out to who's more resilient, who can keep focused for longer. And if the Pandas are the ones who can do that, then all the better for them.
Well, this game going to start off with some pressure immediately from the Pandas. Unforgiven going to drop it down. Ooh, Barnhart was there, but it could be uppercase one on the counter. He doesn't get the power, though, and that's going to be a huge missed opportunity for the Demolition.
Yeah, he just didn't have enough boost to get there. Oh, what a touch from Tyler. Just a little bit of a floater, and the Demos kind of let it go the Pandas kind of just let it go until they realized it was too late. Barnhart not able to get there in time once he realized it was going in.
That is a very, very unfortunate mistake to make. You cannot afford to center it for your opponents. It's hard enough blocking their own centers without you setting them up. And now, because of that, the Demolition taking hold of the lead here in game number 2. And it's going to be the Pandas who have to sort of work from behind now.
And they will, which is something they're not familiar with. Although that's a bar down and out. Can Barnhart come up and get it? No, we can't. Uppercase one does get the save, but Unforgiven is there too. Can he come up and deal with it? No, Tyler's going to be able to get that away and into the Panda third.
Well, that ball reverses field. What a touch off the sidewall. It actually comes right back into the midfield for Uppercase 1. He's going to look to get it, but Barnhart with a great challenge. He follows it up quickly, but doesn't find the touch. Ends up, gets demoed, and now it's Tyler with possession. Tyler on the right side, trying to get it past Unforgiven. Ooh. Very fortunate that Uppercase 1 was there. That was almost an on-target shot, but still pressure mounting for Pandas. Is Barnhart? What was that angle?
Barnhart. That was some pool crap right there. Just right over the head of Tyler, and nothing he can do about it at that point. I don't think he was expecting it to be a shot on target at that point, but the Pandas, off of a fantastic angle from Barnhart, does manage to get it back to 1-1.
And just like his goal explosion would suggest, that goal making a splash in this game gets them back level, eases some pressure. And now it's the Demolition who might be sweating a little bit more now. They're down in the series, and they no longer are holding on to that 1-goal lead. It's Barnhart trying to gain control. Uppercase beats him to it. It's Unforgiven. He's going to jump for it. Tyler and Uppercase doubling up on that right side. Unforgiven and Barnhart now doubling up on the right side. Seems like everyone's attracted to this corner over here, including the ball, which hasn't left it for the past 15 seconds.
Yeah, really. Now they're going to keep pushing it into that corner. And at this point, you know, when you shrink the field this much, your offense isn't going to do much. And they're still punching it into that right corner. They pretty much shrunk the field at this point. So now the Pandas have less to cover. If they want to get a good shot, they have to reverse field, which might happen here as a result of Unforgiven's touch. Uppercase 1 does get a block back down, but it's not on target, and Barnhart's going to be able to take it easily. Now, Joe trying to get it past both of them. Not going to happen, but he does set it up for Unforgiven, but who is out of boost. He does manage to go get the boost starve. He gets it past Uppercase 1, but not able to turn on it in time. Gets the block. It's going to go across, and Barnhart is there.
Barnhart now. He gets a great pass into the midfield. Unforgiven is there. And what an Unforgiven shot. Barnhart does such a wonderful job of setting it up. Uppercase 1, absolutely nothing he can do about that. Well placed, well taken, and a well-deserved goal.
Indeed. Now we have, again, Pandas being up 2-1. The demos, we've seen that they can bring it back, though, and they're going to have to try here. Uppercase 1 flicks it up for Tyler. Tyler's going to try and carry this one in. Barnhart gets the block, and another shot from Tyler, but that's going to go far. Now Barnhart. Try and take it back. It's blocked away by Uppercase 1. Ooh. And that's a shot towards goal, though, and the Pandas by 2.
You can't see my face at home right now, but I am jaw dropped. Unforgiven. What was that redirect? Absolutely beautiful shot from him. It doubles their lead now to 3-1, and with 1:45 to go, that gives them such massive momentum in this game too.
In fact, Barnhart now, he's going to try and put it in, but it's not going to happen. The save from the demos comes out. Now Uppercase 1 flicking it towards the net, but it's going to go wide. Unforgiven now going to have it for essentially free. And we've seen him try those dwell shots all night. Gets it past to Barnhart, but Barnhart's not going to get that exactly where he wanted it. Opportunity for the demos now. Uppercase 1 off the back wall. He's going to try and put it in himself, but Barnhart comes up and gets it clear. And we're back rolling again. Back and forth.
Ooh, Tyler going to take a shot. So close to a save there, but Tyler just able to get the angle and the power needed to push it through. That's going to get him back within 1 now, and should be a little bit of a confidence booster in the final moments of this game.
And they've got to have that confidence too, with just over a minute remaining. They're down by 1. It's perfectly comebackable. That's right, I just invented a new word, comebackable. It's perfectly comebackable, but they've got to have that ability to punch through the stellar Panda defense like we've seen them do a couple times so far this series.
Ooh, Barnhart looking for a ceiling shot there. Unforgiven doesn't get the touch, and now it could be Uppercase 1. He's one-on-one with Barnhart, but Barnhart able to get the save as he's blown away. Unforgiven with the pinch off Tyler, and now it's on the right side of the field for Uppercase 1 to take control of. He's looking for a second, doesn't find it though. Barnhart with the save. He gets it over Tyler. Tyler's not going to get the touch, and it leads to a wonderful goal from Barnhart.
Yeah, Barnhart gets it over Tyler. Tyler can't come up with that one. Barnhart just able to get ahead of it and tip it in. That wasn't going in the first place, but he does manage to read it. So, back to a 4-2 game, and this one's pretty much solidly in the hands of the Pandas.
Yeah, it would be a surprising turn of events if the Demolition were able to come back. It's certainly possible, but not quite plausible, especially with the dominance that we've seen from the Pandas so far in this game. Tyler almost actually getting a pinch off that, but it's going to be Barnhart to clear it downfield. And with that hit from Uppercase 1, this game going to be secured by the Pandas, and now they are one game away from locking their spot into the next round of playoffs.
They are, in fact. There it goes. It drops. Pandas going to take a 2-0 game lead in this best-of-5 series, and the Demolition, they're going to have to just find some way to punch this Pandas defense, and what it's looking like right now is it's going to be those solo plays that gets them to victory.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And we see again here, Uppercase 1 putting in the work on defense, coming away with 3 saves, but this time the Pandas a lot more clinical with their shots, way more efficient with the opportunities that came their way. They get 8 on target, 4 are able to come in, the other 4 are saved. So every single shot that they were putting on frame was something that the Demolition had to work to clear out. And if the Demolition can't really get their offense chugging to open up that space and get it out of their own half, they're going to be in trouble here in game number 3.
Yeah, they need to do something to come back from this Pandas defense. They need to get it past them somehow, some way. We saw a couple really nice shots from that Barnhart angle that Uppercase 1 angle was one of those that's just incredible. Or was it Barnhart? I think it was Barnhart that got that angle. Never mind. But
I think it was Unforgiven with the redirect. I know it was Barnhart that had that very tight angle that slotted just behind Uppercase and in front of the post.
Yeah, never mind. But I think the Demolition's tactics here are going to be they have to come up with a way to get those solo plays in on the Pandas. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to break through the defense because they're so tailored to blocking out those team plays, and they're very, very good at that. So the Demos are going to have to come up with something insane mechanically to be able to punch, to be able to actually get something going on offense, and that's exactly what they need.
Well, Demolition have run out of chances. They are in do-or-die territory for the next at most 3 games, but they cannot afford to lose a single one more. They do. Their season comes to a grinding halt, and that's not the way they wanted this game to start.
No, in fact, it is not. Tyler, this isn't a great hit from him. It's not bad, but Unforgiven's there. He sends it right into him, and Unforgiven right back out to Barnhart, who puts it in past the not at already Uppercase 1. That's going to go up 1-0 with just under 20 seconds elapsed.
Well, they're doubled up in that corner there as well. Uppercase 1 able to get a touch. Wow, what a... we don't really talk too much about the sort of plays like that happen in open field. Barnhart's going to get this goal here. But that whole play comes off of a wonderful touch from Unforgiven. He's able to get it away from Uppercase, who had possession, and it leads to a more botched shot opportunity, and they're able to capitalize on the counter. What a play from Pandas.
Yeah, the Pandas, in fact, doing a lot to earn themselves this spot in the playoffs. Although I thought the Demos would be a bit closer in this game. I thought they'd be able to come back. It's not over yet, but we'll have to see. That was almost a great double touch by Unforgiven, but Uppercase 1 is there to get the clear, so that way the other teammate can't come in and do anything about it. Now Unforgiven chips it out of the corner, Uppercase 1 to center. Tyler wasn't there, so Barnhart going to send it away again. Now Tyler is back, and send it out. No, he misses that touch. And that's going to be a free touch from Barnhart. He's going to try and send it to middle or try and flick it over. He does the latter, and it's going to go a little bit wide. Now, Demos have the advantage.
Yeah, they have the advantage for now, but one thing I was just looking at, taking a glance at the scoreboard, that really shows how dominant the Pandas have been so far this game, is right now the Demolition, almost a minute and a half into this game, combined for less than 100 points, and that just shows the sort of pressure that Pandas have been playing, but that 100 points absolutely disappearing there as Uppercase 1 going to secure himself 100 points with that wonderful goal.
Yeah, that's just a poor launch by Barnhart. He can't get up and get that off the backboard in time. And an open backboard is basically an open goal. So the Demos come up with a 1 goal, but they're going to have to come back with another one here as the Pandas. Barnhart going to try and put that in on the double, but it's going to far down and out. Tyler going to have to come up with this, and he does send it back out. Barnhart wasn't ready for, Uppercase wasn't ready for that one, but it doesn't matter. The Demos just looking to get it out of there.
That's a feels bad man miss right there, too. It was a well set up double touch. Well executed as well. Just really unfortunate that he didn't have enough downward hit onto the ball to get it in the goal. Demolition really getting away with one there as Tyler fails to hit the ball. Gonna be Barnhart that tries to get possession. He does, pops it around, Uppercase chasing Tyler. Front post, that's a very dangerous position. He's able to get the save though. And Demolition, it may be a little scrappy at the moment, but they're making it work and there's still only 1 down.
They are. Tyler now going to try and do something with this. Flips it over him, but it's going to be just wide. And Unforgiven does manage to get it to the corner. Not out of danger yet, though, as Uppercase 1 going to put this back to center. Unforgiven, though, does get the chip and away. Tyler up in the air. Going to try and dribble it in. Barnhart gets the block. Back across off the wall. Unforgiven towards net, but Tyler is back there in time. Not a save, as that was going just a little bit wide, but definitely gets it out of danger.
Well, it's going to be Uppercase 1. He's got a huge opportunity. Oh, that's slow, but it's still in. Unforgiven. Not going to be able to get to that ball no matter how slowly it was rolling towards net. And that's going to bring things level for the Demolition, and Uppercase 1 working his way towards a hat trick.
And he is, in fact, 2-2 now with 2:08 left to go. I told you these games are going to be close, and the Demo are proving us right. Uppercase 1 puts it over. Unforgiven ready for it, though. He's going to try and follow it upfield in the air. Uppercase 1 off the wall, though. He's going to get a hold of it. Barnhart takes it around, flicks it, crosses field. Gets the Demo on Uppercase 1. Now it's just Tyler left to get this save, and he does. But no one's back now. Unforgiven. Oh, nope. Ooh. Uppercase 1 isn't there. He hid behind the post.
That's going to come back out in the midfield. Tyler trying to pick it up. The ball gets away from him a little bit. He is able to get clear downfield. Should be picked up by Unforgiven, and it is Barnhart going to take it to the left side. He looks for another, but Uppercase beats him to the ball. Going to be off the corner. Tyler's there. He's got an open net, but he's going to miss wide. Follow-up going to be saved by Unforgiven, and that's a huge missed opportunity for the Demolition.
I don't think that was really a missed opportunity, as that was just a great defensive play by Unforgiven, as he was ready for that the whole way, read it exactly where it was going to go. So great defense from him. Now the Demos are going to have the opportunity to bring it back. Going to try and flick it over Barnhart. Barnhart was ready for it, and what a save from him.
You know, and as you're talking about a second ago, just fantastic reads defensively coming from the Pandas right now. They know where the ball is. They know where their opponents are going to be, and they are capitalizing so well. It feels like they're just always on top of the ball, not giving the Demolition any time to breathe, and it's been so helpful for them pushing this ball in their half, and now at the final 30 seconds about to tick down. It's going to be both teams looking for what could be an extremely consequential goal.
Yeah, and this is golden goal territory. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Barnhart going to send it back out, looking for a teammate, but Uppercase 1 was there to cut it off. Uppercase 1 now going to try and take it in himself. Unforgiven, though, does get the save, but here's Tyler. The save from Barnhart is going to save the Pandas game.
10 seconds remaining. It's a good block from Unforgiven. Uppercase had the angle. It's going to be back down in the corner. Unforgiven's going to take it. Tyler's up on the wall with him. He's going to get the touch. That's going to be on target. Barnhart's going to get bumped, but he puts it away. Oh, so close, but we have him.
We do, in fact, in our second overtime in 3 games. I told you this series was going to be close, and it's happening now. Unforgiven takes it up the wall. Towards net, Barnhart is back, and this Pandas defense is absolutely putting on a clinic here in this series, as both of these members are just going off on that goal line. What a perfect pinch from Uppercase 1. The Pandas are going to fall in Game 3.
Demolition able to capitalize on a defensive mistake from Unforgiven. He does not need to touch that ball there. If he's going to do anything, he has to flip into it, essentially tease it up for Uppercase 1, who caps off the game with a hat trick and sends them now into a Game 4.
Yeah, that's not at all what I was expecting to happen, honestly. I was expecting Pandas to have a little bit more control of their own half during that game or during that overtime, but they just kind of let the Demolition do what they wanted to. They kind of let them have a little bit more time than they should have. They gave them a little bit too much respect, and the Demolition instead just punched through the Pandas defense. And that's how you get to a game 4, ladies and gentlemen. And what are the Pandas going to do to recover for the next game?
Well, Uppercase One has been putting in so much work. 3 goals, a save, and 8 shots. Absolutely just putting his overtime into this series to try and get them back into a position to win. And I really think that if Tyler has been showing some glimpses of raw energy, if he can really come out into this next game and push it to the next level, the Pandas are going to be looking at a very difficult road ahead of them, even though they only need 1 game to move forward.
They do, but the Demolition, they're looking to make this a reverse sweep, and they might be able to if they put on the show that they put on that game. Started off down by 2, but came back and managed to score 3 unanswered for the overtime victory. So we'll have to see what happens, but the Demolition's prospects looking up somewhat here. The Pandas, not an endangered species yet, as they are still on match point.
Well, the Demolition stay alive for now. Your prediction's out the window, but mine's still alive. We'll see what happens here, though. I'd love to see a game 5 between these 2 teams. Unforgiven, though, going to be taking control, moving it around the left side. Uppercase One with a touch. It's going to be Barnhart. He's got a lot of space to work with, taking it slow, not pushing too fast. He gets a pop over Tyler, but he loses possession. Uppercase One on top. It's Unforgiven, though, to block it out. Barnhart was looking for a bump on Tyler, but he doesn't find it. That's going to be in midfield. Barnhart with the shot. It's off the post and in. And 30 seconds into game 4, Panda is going to take the lead.
This is exactly how it started out last game, though. A great pass from Unforgiven to Barnhart. The Pandas need to keep up that momentum throughout the entire game and not lose it after the first minute to minute and a half or so. Otherwise, the Demos are going to come back exactly like we saw last game. The Demos a lot better in the late game. Panda is great in the early game, but they can't choke it.
It's going to be a good touch from Unforgiven down the field as well. Uppercase, little knock to the right side. He picks up the boost, waiting for Barnhart to make a move. He's able to slot it past. Now he's got that mid boost. Barnhart, really quick. He gets the bump. Tyler not able to find the height to get to it. Now it's Unforgiven. He's going to try and push this in the center. And we're seeing some really huge aggression come out of the Demos. But it's been clinic, like you were mentioning last game, from the Pandas that have really been serving them well.
Unforgiven, though, gets blocked out by Uppercase One, but Barnhart comes up and gets the shot anyway. Unforgiven. That was a nice pinch, though, on his part.
It really was. I thought that Uppercase was potentially going to be able to get a jump up to that. Unfortunately, sort of in an awkward position for him to respond to. And now, just a little over a minute into this game, the Pandas holding a 2-0 lead. It's not insurmountable. We saw the Demolition come back from a lead similar to this, but it's so difficult, especially when you know that your season is on the line in this game.
Yeah, and the Pandas, we saw them, like you said, they were on it on this same lead last game, but the Demos, they managed to come back. So if the Pandas can prevent that again, keep control of this ball, like we saw in the beginning parts of this game, they'll be okay. But the Demos, remarkable resilience so far in this series, as they're threatening to take it to a game 4 no matter how much time is left in the game.
Well, Tyler,
game 5, excuse me,
trying to get it in the center. Barnhart's there, though. It's going to be Unforgiven. Off the side wall, that's going to fall straight to Uppercase One, but that should fall to Barnhart. Does. He gets the touch into the left side. Tyler's there. Going to be a shot near frame, but a little bit wide to the left as Unforgiven picking up that boost and the ball. Great pinch from Tyler. Pinch. This could set them up here. It seems like the Panda's slowing down a little bit, and the Demolition speeding up, as that's another save coming from Unforgiven.
Yeah, these saves are going to be critically important for the Pandas as they try and hold off this Demos offense, which is starting to heat up. We're at the point in the game where they're starting to come into their own, and you can definitely see it as Barnhart tries to get this one in, but blocked out again. It's going to roll over net, so nothing the Pandas can do about that one, and they're going to choose to retreat. Unforgiven now. He has this one. Going to take it up. It does bounce off ceiling, but Unforgiven has that red. It's going to go towards net, but Uppercase One has that easily handled. Barnhart's going to go off the top again. Going to try and get a double touch off the backboard. It's going to drop in. Barnhart, hashtag POTW, folks. That is a fantastic play.
That man's trying to get himself a case of balls. Look at that. gets the inverted touch off the backboard, drops it down, and that very well could be the goal that propels them into the next stage of playoffs. The Demolition now have to try and surmount or overcome a 3-goal lead, and almost 4 as Unforgiven had an opportunity.
This is the longest lead we've had in the entire series by either team. The Pandas, they are off to a great start here. They're trying to get this done in 4. They don't want to go to a 5th one. Otherwise, they might get reverse swept, and that's not what anybody wants here. Tyler, though, gets the block, but that's going to roll in anyway, as Unforgiven just enough power to force it through, and is rapidly slipping away from the demos here.
Yeah, Tyler really needed to push that faster there. I think he was trying to wait to see what Unforgiven was going to do. It started with an unfortunate jump there from Uppercase 1. I think he was trying to flip into it, but does it a bit too early. It throws Tyler off, and now a 4-goal lead. This is looking desperate for the Demolition.
Indeed, Unforgiven gonna pop this one up over the top, and he almost got a double touch there. Bernhardt not going to do anything with it either, choosing not to risk anything. Instead, he's going to go up. He's looking for the double touch. Unforgiven is going to be there. Oh! What a save! Drifted down.
Corrected. Mike, I was so confident that was in, but Uppercase 1 comes away with a massive save. And if they're able to get one back within the next couple of seconds, they've got a slim hope. They've really got to mount the pressure right now, Key.
They do, in fact. Tyler not in position to get that pass from Uppercase 1. And now the Pandas just trying to run the clock out. 50 seconds left. There's not much the Demos are going to be able to do about this unless they score right now. Like, this pass has to be a shot and a score, but instead Unforgiven's going to send it away. And that there might just spell the end of it for the Demos, and that absolutely will.
Yeah, Unforgiven nailing home the final nail in the coffin for the Demolition's playoff hopes. He slides it right past Tyler. His shadow was good, but he was a little bit too far away to respond accurately. And now with 35 seconds, a 5-goal lead for the Pandas, and they secure their ticket to the next round of playoffs.
Not quite secure yet. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's certainly possible, but it's highly, highly, highly unlikely. Uppercase 1, though. This is a nice pass to Tyler. They're just looking to kind of show off at this point. They know it's over, and now it pretty much is actually over. As Uppercase 1 trying to do something with it. Unforgiven, they want to put another one up here. They want to get 6 up on the Demolition, intimidate their next opponent a little bit. Uppercase 1's going to manage to come back with 1, but that's too little too late, as the Pandas are going to take this series in 4.
Yeah, I mean, they prevent the shutout, so, that'll be good, especially Uppercase 1. Been performing really well so far this series. Good to see him get at least 1 goal in this final game. But in the end, the combination of Barnhart and Unforgiven has just been too much for the Demolition to handle. They were able to bring that 1 game back in overtime. But other than that, this final game has been nothing but the Pandas, and it shows as they secure a huge 5-1 victory.
Absolutely. The Pandas, fantastic defensive clinic for that entire series. The Demolition, though, they put on a heck of a fight. I told you they were going to fight this back, but that game 4, they just did not look like themselves. And once they got behind, they almost looked like they gave up a little bit. You can't do that if you expect to win. So the Pandas moving on to the next round in the MLE playoffs. And we will have more games for you tonight, but we will be trading out casters. So that'll be all you'll see from me and Sleegy tonight. We'll be right back with some more MLE action.